I want to find every Donkey Kong game ever released at this game convention, but my friend Joey doesn't think I can. Joey knows that I love Donkey Kong more than any character in all of gaming, and that I lost my mind when Donkey Kong Bonanza was announced. So he agreed to buy me the new Donkey Kong game if I can find all 36 games on my list. But if I can't, the deal's off. So not only am I going to look for every game, but I'm going to reminisce on the history of Donkey Kong along the way. So the first time I ever played as Donkey Kong was actually in Mario Party. First game I ever played, Mario Party 3. That's the reason I love Donkey Kong. It's that game, which is funny. It's not Donkey Kong game.
Really?
Yeah, like I just played as Donkey Kong. I love the rat that you could make in Mario Party 3. I did it all the time.
That's it.
That's it.
Brother Dave, I see some Donkey Kong games.
Yeah, right here. So you got Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy Color, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, and then the Donkey Kong Land 3 for the Game Boy. Honestly, don't remember if that's the first one or not, but
I think it is.
That's not entirely true, and I'll explain more in a second. But first, Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy Color is a port of the SNES game with scaled down visuals and sound. And Mario vs. Donkey Kong is the first game in the series by title, but another game implemented the puzzle platforming gameplay first. But I really want to find the game first before I reveal it, because it might blow you away. Oh yeah, and
there's this one.
Well, Donkey Kong Classics, I believe this one, has Donkey Kong Jr. in one pack. And Donkey Kong is not playable in either one, but it's funny. So Donkey Kong Jr., I don't know if you realize
Mario game.
It's essentially, well, you can see him right there. It's a Mario game. Donkey Kong's the bad guy, and then Donkey Kong is like caged up, and Donkey Kong Jr. is the good guy. But the reason they put Donkey Kong Jr. in is because they couldn't fit the sprites of Donkey Kong as the playable character.
Oh, because it's a 2-in-1?
Well, just because he was too big. Like, there's too many sprites. And so they put him in a cage instead. As we look for more games, I can't help but think about one of Donkey Kong's greatest obsessions, bananas. But he's constantly having to retrieve his bananas from other animals that have stolen them from him. But I have a solution for him the next time that happens. Introduce him to today's sponsor, Huel. They actually make convenient plant-based meals, providing all the essential nutrients that you need. And of course, I would tell him to click the link in the description or scan the QR code to get 15% off using the code CHASE15. He might have a hard time clicking or scanning, but personally, I have a hard time eating healthy when we're on the road going to game conventions, but Huel has actually completely solved that problem. This is Huel's Black Edition Ready to Drink, which is a full meal that requires no preparation, and it starts under $5. And not only is it healthy, but it actually includes all the essential fats, carbs, proteins, fiber, and minerals that your body needs every day. Now, I have to be careful when I'm on the road eating out because I actually have a dairy allergy, and Huel also solved that problem by making their meals completely plant-based. And they taste incredible. This was my true reaction the first time I drank it. Wow, that is amazing. I'm serious, that's literally what I said. My favorite flavor is this vanilla, but I think I'm gonna save the strawberry banana flavor for a special friend. You can try Huel today by clicking on the link in the description or scanning the QR code and use code CHASE15 to get 15% off. And while you're there, you should also check out their powdered meals, which are super good as well. This one actually has 40 grams of protein, which is really good for those that are trying to bulk up like Donkey Kong. I can't wait to hear what you guys think of these meals because I truly love them. And I'm really excited for Donkey Kong to try that new strawberry banana flavor. Where'd it go? Look at, there's a no. Thanks for the drink. I also took the banana. But that was for Diddy Kong.
Brother Dave, we passed it. Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2, March of the Minis. I don't know. Oh, is this considered?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is? Okay,
yes.
Sweet.
Made by Rare. It was going to be like an RC Pro or I can't forget.
RC Pro-Am?
Yeah. It was going to be an RC Pro,
really?
but then they put Diddy Kong as to like help it be marketed
well, it
better.
sold pretty well. A lot of people think that this is a better game than Mario Kart. Which,
including Chase.
Yeah, including Chase, which, I don't know. I haven't extensively played the two, but I think Hot Wheels Turbo Racing is pretty fun. That was a tester game for a little bit at our business.
Is it really?
Yeah,
I thought you were just kidding.
for a tiny little bit.
So I just find some more Donkey Kong games here.
Ooh.
Got Diddy Kong Racing for the DS.
Ooh,
It was a fun remake that they did for that. I honestly wish they would make one for like the Switch 2 or something. Then you got Donkey Kong Country. I think we already found that one, but Donkey Kong Country 2.
For the GBA.
Now, this is Diddy Kong's
these are his first games. I'm honestly really curious if he's going to be in the new Donkey Kong game. I love Diddy Kong.
He's got to be some kind of like playable character, right? Or you have to save him. Maybe he's a bad guy.
And speaking of Donkey Kong Bonanza, I was so glad to see Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong revealed in the game. However, I'm still very curious how involved they'll be. What do you think? Will they be sidelined to a minigame in each world, or do you think they'll have a greater part to play in the overall story?
And to finish off the GBA Donkey Kong Countries, there's Donkey Kong Country 3.
Nice.
I don't have anything to say about that one. I've never played it.
The Donkey Kong 64 controller. This thing is so cool. This was like a mail-in like thing for Nintendo Power, where you'd essentially just like mail in a little slip or something for sweepstakes, and people got sent them. It wasn't guaranteed or anything like that, but there is another Donkey Kong game right over here. Donkey Kong Returns 3D. Brother Dave, did you play this game?
I never did, but the original Returns is really, really good, and they actually just released one on the Switch as well. But that was the only way to do it without like all of the rumble, because every time you rolled, you have to like motion controls on the Wii were frustrating. So the 3DS version was easier, had more hearts for your character and whatever, but I never played it, and I wish I would have. And now we have the Switch, so I don't need to. With 11 games down, we're feeling great about our pace, and to make it even better, Chase wanted to help out too.
Okay, I just got to jump in here for this Donkey Kong video that Sky Guy and Brother Dave have mostly been doing. I love Donkey Kong as well. And I think the best part of Donkey Kong is the Donkey Kong Country series, my favorite being Donkey Kong Country 2. And this booth over here has Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2 complete in the box for the Super Nintendo. Are these both complete?
They should be. You're welcome to open them and check them.
Okay, let's check them out. So Donkey Kong Country 1 is a great game. It's almost too easy. I think it's like a couple hour playthrough for co-op, and then you go to Donkey Kong Country 2, and for me, that's when it gets just right. Have you ever played any of these?
I love Donkey Kong Country 1.
Okay.
I played some of 2, didn't really get into 3.
3 is like, it almost crosses the like punishing. You got 90 and 100, so what do you think you could do for the pair if you bundle them together?
I could probably get down to like 150, but I don't think I get any lower than that just because he had them priced at 125 a piece, so I already knocked 50 bucks off of them.
Okay, so you're at 150. Could you throw that in, Donkey Kong Country Game Boy Color? It's probably, probably got 20 bucks on it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so 150 bucks, Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy Color, which this one I do not recommend. Not nearly as fun as these two.
All right, David, Brother Dave, excuse me. I won't let it happen again. We're at Chase, his booth. I think we can cross off some more Donkey Kong off the list.
There's gotta be something here, right? Wait a second.
Oh,
Donkey
arcade
Kong
classics.
Jr.
What's special about this one?
This is actually the real Donkey Kong as of today. The Donkey Kong in the original Donkey Kong is Cranky Kong. It's very confusing, but Donkey Kong Jr., Donkey Kong, and Donkey Kong Bonanza.
So when did Donkey Kong have a kid and name him Diddy Kong?
Well, that's...
Is that his kid? Is it just unrelated? I know nothing about Donkey Kong.
Diddy Kong is Donkey Kong's cousin. Dixie Kong is Diddy Kong's girlfriend. And then all the other Kongs, I don't really know.
I felt pretty confident in my knowledge of the Kong family tree, but after doing some research into it all, I think I'm actually more confused. And Bonanza is not helping. The fact that young Pauline is hanging with current Donkey Kong and an older Pauline was captured by a younger version of Cranky Kong, who's also in the game as his beautiful cranky self, blows my mind. Maybe this will be explained in the game. Maybe Pauline gets a hold of Mario's time machine. I don't know. I'm losing my mind about this. But if any of you can help me, please just comment below.
You guys buying?
Yeah?
It's 1,100 total, and it's
1,100 total. Okay.
And I got more in the bag.
Okay.
Super Smash Joy-Cons with an OLED Switch.
Is that part of the 1,100?
Yep. Okay. And then this is too. So it's a Wii U.
Oh my goodness.
We're just trying to get rid of all this so we can spend money on other things.
Well, is everything complete, or what's the?
It's a mix, but we didn't count it on price charting.
My offer would be like 600.
600. Okay. Can you do 650? Possible, if possible.
You can do 650.
650?
Yeah. With Jacob, just a little spur of the moment deal. We got Donkey Kong Country 3 in there. We're trying to find all the Donkey Kong games.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So that helps for sure. Oh, we just got all this. 90% of it's in really good shape, so feeling good about this purchase. But now I need to put it down because I don't want to walk around with this for too long.
Donkey Kong Country 3 completes the original trilogy of country games, and this one is quite different. The levels in the game feature more puzzles and obstacles in an overworld that you can actually explore. Oh, and another Kong named Kiddy Kong. I'm not sure why Nintendo made so many Donkey Kong games that don't feature, well,
Donkey Kong as a playable character, if you ask me, he deserves the spotlight in Bonanza.
Can I see that Donkey Kong Country Returns game? Like, I love this game. You know how much I love this game.
Yes, I do.
It's interesting. The last game that we got was Donkey Kong 3, released in 1996. All right, this one released in 2010. Truly is the return to the 2D version. 14 years of no Donkey Kong 2D games. Donkey Kong Country Returns. Here it is.
Okay, I need to come clean with something. I don't really like Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, or 3. I know. How can I call myself a Donkey Kong fan? But it's only because of the improvements they made in Donkey Kong Returns, even with the motion controls. This game made playing as Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong feel so good. And I played this game first, so it was really hard for me to go back to the originals after such smooth gameplay. And the same can be said for Tropical Freeze, but even more so because it didn't have motion controls.
So another cool thing is there's the Jungle Green Donkey Kong 64 console. And that was a really good bundle because you needed the expansion pack to play Donkey Kong 64. The box came with it if you just bought the game. But this was just a perfect way to upgrade your N64, Pokemon Stadium, Donkey Kong Country, Classics. Yeah. How close could you get to like 50 on these guys?
55.
55, okay. Yeah, I can do that. Brother Dave, is this one of your favorite N64 games?
One of my favorite N64 games. Incredible game. Love switching Kongs. Love all the different collectibles. It's
Don't get mad at me. I have never played this.
Okay, well I 101%ed it. So you
can do that?
Yeah.
It's funny that I like this game so much, but I didn't just love the single player. There is a 4-player split-screen multiplayer mode. I have so many memories playing this with my family, running around trying to hit and shoot each other with silly guns and orange grenades, but I'm curious if any of you also love this game too, and who your favorite Kong was. It has to be Lanky, right? I mean, he was just so lanky.
There's another one, Donkey Kong for the Game Boy.
Just straight up Donkey Kong.
Just straight up Donkey Kong.
You know anything about that?
I think it's just a port of the regular arcade to Game Boy.
This is the game I was talking about earlier, and if you're like me, you'd think it's just another Donkey Kong port. But there's way more to this game. You start the game like normal, but quickly realize that you have different jumping abilities, making it feel easy. A little too easy. And as soon as you get past the 4th level, the game completely opens up into a Mario vs. Donkey Kong style game. There are 9 worlds in total, and it's very fun. Still more of a Mario game in my book, but whatever.
This game right here is actually quite interesting. Donkey Kong 3. Actually, could I check this game out? The super interesting thing about this is this game does not feature Mario at all. First two do in the arcade of the first 2 Donkey Kong games. This one actually features a guy named Stanley, and it's a shooting game.
What?
Yeah, there's not really much platforming to it. Apparently, I forget exactly the story, but you have to like shoot some of these like
a swarm of pesky bees.
It didn't do well. People didn't like the change in gameplay, but super interesting.
Yeah, and then Donkey Kong once again right there. Let's see, is there any? I want to see like a Donkey Kong Jr. map. This would be the booth that would have it.
Seems like it would.
For those that don't know, Donkey Kong Jr. Math, rare game, maybe super hard to find box. Some people say it's harder to find the box for that than Little Samson. Little Samson, just the cartridge is $2,500. And there it is. As soon as he had to be back, Donkey Kong Jr. Map. Check it off.
You just spoke that into existence. I don't think it was there before.
I think you're just hiding it.
You're not gonna believe this.
What? They've released it early?
They've released it early.
Oh my
Just
goodness.
a mega version. Can we get it?
Do you want it that bad?
Yes.
Okay.
How much are they?
I don't.
25 each.
25 each. Oh, I don't have a ton of room in my backpack right now, but if it's still here, we could. Unless you have room. Do you want it?
We do.
What? Oh, there's mini ones.
Keychains are 10 or 2 for 15. So.
Oh, there you go, David.
Gosh. Okay, yep. I'm getting that.
Okay. Just put it on your lanyard right now.
Okay, perfect. We are able to check off every single Donkey Kong land, 1, 2, and 3. There's another one. There's another guy. Donkey Kong Classic NES series. You know anything about this one?
Did you ever play any of the Donkey Kong games? No.
No? Yeah, this is a super cool one. Man, I have not played this one, but it looks super fun. Look at DK King of the Streets.
Oh!
I don't. That's a game.
Is that not even on the list?
No, it is. It is.
Oh, okay.
Donkey Kong King of the Swing and Jungle Climber are both puzzle platforming games where you use the R and L button to control Donkey Kong's right and left arms to get you through the levels. But they also have multiplayer modes with up to 4 players, which looks like a really good time.
Just really need to find the Donkey Kong for NES, the original one.
Imagine.
It's not. Oh, look at this though. Nope, I thought that was me, King Kong. Just kidding.
And speaking of King Kong, Universal Studios sued Nintendo after the success of the Donkey Kong arcade, stating that Donkey Kong was too similar to King Kong. But in another legal battle, Universal won the rights of King Kong because the story was in the public domain. And it was because of this exact reason that Nintendo also ended up winning their lawsuit. It's funny to think about what could have happened if Nintendo lost. Would Donkey Kong have to change his name or even his species? That would be weird.
Oh, I got excited for a second. It's a 5-screw.
Oh, is it really?
It's Donkey Kong 3.
Explain to me, what's the significance of 5-screw again?
It's just an earlier print. So before they had these little tabs right here, they had 5 screws, and just for manufacturing.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So early like black box NES games, and you can tell from the top, like, oh, this is a 5-screw Kid Icarus. All these are 5-screw because they don't have these little tabs
Makes
here.
Sense.
Yes.
This gives us extra stability to have 5 screws.
It's really quite that simple.
Jeez, look at that.
There's the complete Donkey Kong.
I saw that loose a second ago, but
that's cool.
Look at that. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Have you ever played this guy?
I played the bongos, but hi, we're here again, sorry.
What an interesting peripheral, the bongos.
I like how people can beat games like Skyrim or do Destiny raid bosses or just beat the final boss in Elden Ring, but with Donkey Kong bongos. That's the most impressive thing to me, more impressive than speedrunning, like with glitches or glitchless. It's so cool.
Look at this.
Tons of
Donkey
GameCube.
Konga 2, Donkey Konga, Jungle Beat. These are the rhythm games. This is the platforming game, where I believe you use the Kong. What do you call these?
The bongos.
The Konga bongos.
Yeah, I like it.
To actually move DK around or something like that.
This game is wild, and something I didn't know is that it was developed by the same team that would go to make the Mario Galaxy games, Mario 3D Land, Mario World, and Mario Odyssey. And you can really tell in this game, especially with all the gravity mechanics. The development team has been quiet ever since the release of Mario Odyssey. I wonder what they've been working on. Okay, it's Bonanza. It's Bonanza. They're working on Bonanza.
We have found so many Donkey Kong games. Look at all this green.
Oh, it's so
good. Look at all that. We have not found any of the Switch ones, a few of the Wii ones, and then Donkey Kong for the NES. We still haven't found the
original?
For the original.
Oh.
Look at this. Blockbuster World Video Game Championship 2.
Wow.
I don't even know what this is. I wonder if we can get somebody.
I don't want to be that guy, but there's stadium events right here.
I guess
that's pretty expensive.
I guess I didn't even think about this.
This whole case is actually pretty much
nuts. So I bet you this is actually super rare. So yeah, probably getting my grubby hands on it, not the best idea.
Well, I'm curious how much it is though. Guys, good. How you doing?
Do you know anything about this game?
I know it's expensive.
What are you guys asking on it?
Prices are 4K, 15K, and 55.
55? Wow. Is it actually complete?
It is missing the manual.
Missing manual? Okay. David, that is it. We found it.
No. Is
that 3?
That's 3.
Darn it.
I think this is the second time we've said that. We're going in circles.
One of the hardest things about these challenges that I wasn't expecting is that it's extremely easy to get lost. And at this point, I'm not sure which vendors we've been to and which ones we haven't, but I am determined to look at every booth, even if I have to visit a couple booths 2 to 3 times to do it.
There's a game that's not on our list, and it's this right here, this Atari 7800 game, Donkey Kong Jr.
Okay.
I didn't put any of the Atari games on our list.
Yeah, and then there's like the Coleco versions too.
That's true. I think we already found that one, didn't we? No. That was 7800. This is 2600.
Well,
Donkey Kong Jr.
David, I found one. A bonus one. Bonus one. Coleco Donkey Kong. That's what I was talking about. Apparently this is much better than the 2600 one.
Well, it's funny because the Donkey Kong games for like the Atari aren't very good.
And it doesn't take long to understand why. I mean, Look at this. What even is that? The Intellivision version got a little bit better, but it wasn't until the ColecoVision that you could actually make out Donkey Kong. Apparently one of the best home console versions is on the Atari 8-bit, but nothing beats the original arcade. Or so I'm told.
I don't know what this is.
Whoa.
Do you have information on this? What
Oh,
is
wait.
this?
That's brand new seal.
Brand new seal.
Yeah, and this is the first appearance of Donkey Kong in any game, I believe.
The first
100%.
cartridge?
The first appearance of Donkey Kong.
I don't think I've
So
ever
that's
seen this
that's
box.
the Coleco. Wow, I've never seen the box
That
either.
is incredible.
It's brand new. Yeah.
That is cool.
Like honestly, the arcade itself. I wish we could actually find one. They're so cool.
Yeah.
Do you think they're here at this convention?
I'm pretty sure there's a room with a lot of arcades.
Yeah.
We need to go check it out, truly. So we're in the, what do you call this? What is this
This
place?
is like the actual gaming zone.
The gaming zone of the expo. And there's a ton of arcades over here. You gotta find the Donkey Kong arcade. Look at,
Oh, there it is.
is that the ColecoVision?
Yeah, I think that's the
the game
ColecoVision one. That's
This
cool.
place is so cool. There's so many people here.
I'm upset we didn't get to explore it a little bit more, but look at all these. There's Kong. David, David.
This is the actual arcade machine.
This has to count.
I just gotta play some.
Oh my goodness. How high can you get, brother? Oh, this looks so good.
Does this look amazing?
$1,800 bucks. Let's take it. We have a U-Haul.
Seriously?
I think I have $200. My brother Dave.
I'm happy.
We found the original.
I've never played this before. This is so cool. $1,800. Oh, I died.
It was so great finally playing the original arcade, but just as we were making a mad dash to find the last games on our list, Chase called us saying we had to head home. I was super bummed not to complete this challenge, but even though Joy won't be buying me Donkey Kong Bonanza, that's not gonna stop me from getting it day one because it looks like the coolest game I've ever seen. If you've played this game already, please tell me what you think in the comments. I would love to geek out with you, and let me know which gaming franchise you would like me to do next. Peace.